What is good, everybody? If you're just joining, Pyro here. We're checking out some new singles. Converge, Hum of Hurt. I'm slowly, I somehow missed this band completely growing up. I don't know how, but I think, honestly, it probably was too heavy for my younger self, being totally frank about it. We checked out a couple songs, and then I saw they dropped a new album, so I reacted to the album Love Is Not Enough. Loved that. And here we are with a new single, and apparently they're coming out with a second album this year, which is crazy. I'm stoked. I don't know what we have in store. There was some nice, hardcore punk sounds on the last album. So kind of hoping for something along those lines, but then again, something completely different would be cool too. And I know from what I've heard, this band pushes the boundaries. So let's get it. Wow. I really, really like this. The drums were awesome. The guitar, the vocals were fantastic, and the lyrics were pretty hard-hitting as well. Maybe it's just that I'm kind of in that middle ground of life, you know what I mean? Like pushing 35 here. I'm 34 currently. But I think most of my guy friends, you know, would admit they're not exactly the man they wanted to be when they were younger. You know what I mean? And then everybody kind of handles that a different way. So, but it is something for sure. Damn, I love these lyrics. Oh, wow, where am I going to put this rating wise? On first listen, I'm going to go with like a 7.6, 7.7. I think this is great. Virgin Superb. This will probably go up on a few more listens for me even. I like this a lot. I'm pretty stoked for this. When does this album drop? Is there a, let's see here, 7.6. I'll put that in a rating thing here, and then we'll go Converge. Is there June 5th? June 5th? It's coming up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It looks like it's an Epitaph release, which is sweet. Man, okay. Who else is stoked about this new album? I'm still listening to the other one. Jesus. They could have put this out in, like, the fall, and it would have been... Gave me a little more time to enjoy the last one. But, hey, you know what? When you got the inspiration, you got the inspiration. And it sounds great, too. It doesn't feel rushed. And I imagine having to do this for so long. Like, you have to really push yourself. Just like, I'm a fantasy author. And comparing my writing style from, like, 10 years ago to now, I had to push so much harder now to write. Comparatively to 10 years ago when I was younger, my imagination was a little more fresh. So that's, I just gotta, like, what, they dropped their first album, it looks like in 94 maybe? I might be wrong on that. You guys can correct me. But that's a long time to be doing it, and I see a lot of albums on this rating site that I'm on that are must-listens. Jane Doe, You Fail Me, No Heroes, Axe to Fall, All We Love, We Leave Behind, the Dusk in Us, Blood Moon 1. Those are all like must listen to albums on this site based on the ratings. That's awesome. Though I think Blood Moon looks like it's like the critics. It's a critics must. Regardless, very, very impressive. And I have basically checked out one album from them, which is their newest. Oh, God, I get into everything so fucking ass backwards, dude. So ass backwards. That's all right. That's all right. Guys, support Converge if you enjoy them. Add this song to your playlist. I might have to get off stream here because this is getting crazy. The storm's really hitting. Hopefully, we don't have any tornado warnings or anything.